Hello and welcome to another FS19 mod review. We've got one of Dino's John Deere's again this time. We have the 6020 series tractors for the UK market and also the 7020 series for the US market this time in the same pack. There's two variations of the tractors here. We have with cab suspension and without. The cab suspension ones do not have details of shock absorbers on, but they do have movement built into the cab. And for the first time they have simple IC as well as the old-fashioned style spacebar IC fitted, and lots of it, which we'll get to in a moment. So you'll notice there's some various tyres sitting around in here this time. He seems to have gone a little bit tyre crazy now. We've got Vredestein traction tyres, which are on this one. This is the one we're going to be using. Wide mudguards with extensions. We've got premium controls on the back with the PTO control marked on the fender. Rear lower work lights. Front lower work lights, front linkage, triple front work lights, twin beacons. TLS, premium lights in the grille, bonnet line on that tractor as well. Lots of IC, which I'll get to momentarily. We've got the 7520 on twin rear Firestone tyres for the American market. We put narrow fenders on the front to go with them, and full set of weights in the American spec. You can see the American roof line as well with the high up indicators. And there'll be a few people pleased to see that. There's also different seat options. It's got seat option 1 in there, and a bigger seat option 2 in this one with an extension. There's now options of various spool valves as well. This has got 4 fitted with the colour selectable, either the premium green or the original green. This one has 4 fitted. This one, 6920S, with just the block weight on the front, has BKT tyres on it. And 3 spool valves. You can see we've got options for the lower drawbar as well, of a drawbar or the ball connection. This one has just 2 spool valves fitted, and is on Trelleborg TM800s. And the one on this end here has Kleber tyres fitted and 4 spool valves. You can see the other green there and the ball type lower connection. So lots of configurations. 2 styles of exhaust as well, and toolbox we can have or not have on there. So you can see one style there going through the side panel. And one of these has got the other one on it. It's this one. Put the other style exhaust on there. Now, as for the IC side of things, I think the easiest way to do some of it is just to hop up on the bonnet with this tractor, because he's put some on the work lights up here. So with the simple IC, we can rotate those ones in and out, up and down for all 3, and the outer ones in and out as well. We can open the doors from the outside as well, complete with sound. We can, if I can get in the right place for this, rotate them up and down from this side, and in and out on this side. Bear in mind this is just what we can do on the outside. We can do similar on the inside. Both doors. Coming around to the back, we've got these work lights to rotate up and down, and also when you can get to the right place from the back, in and out, and down here you can remove or put in your link balls. So he's gone a little bit of simple IC crazy on these tractors. I'm sure will please some people. Hopping inside the cab, to just turn it on, we can remove and add beacons. Open that. Ignore that one there. This is still a bit of a beta version. He's going to release this one in a couple of days' time, so he's just fixing one or two things. Do the doors. You can see I've removed one of the beacons. It leaves the stalk on but takes the beacon off. Just put that back on. Seat, that door, that window, that window, back window. I'll get to those ones in a moment. Change between foot throttle and hand throttle. Link balls there. Steering column up and down. And in and out. This one. So, left indicator. Right indicator. Right, if we now just tamper with the lighting on here. And just go with that one. We turn those lights on. Turn the rear work lights on there. Front work lights on there. So we have a nice arrangement of work lights there. But with this IC you do have to adjust them from outside. How about we can just move them to where we want them. Tilt it downwards, we can. Or we can rotate them outwards to give wider light. The same for these ones. Tilt them ones outwards. Or downwards. Rotate them all outwards. Just the back ones as well at the top. And those ones you can have outwards as well, if you so wish. So you've got plenty of light there with this tractor now. They do a whole video itself on the IC functions. So if we just put it back to daylight, I'll get to a couple of others of those shortly, but you will need the latest version of Simple IC off the GitHub for this to work, trust me. I tried to do the older version and half the controls are missing. I say this is still a beta at the moment, so maybe a couple other bits it does to it prior to release. The weekend. Just stop that for a moment. And find the one which has got the old style IC on it. I know one of these has. Not this one. Might be this one. Right, so we've got light controls up here on the old style IC. This one has opening front window as well. So you've got your lights in and out and up and down on here. Back window there, lights there as well, as you can see. So we can move them from the cab with this one. And on and off all around here, because if we put this up we can actually see what it says. Rotate front, close, open, so you got all the rotations there. Link balls, hand throttle, foot throttle switch, and there the lower work lights there. You see there's plenty of functions on here. So you've got cabin lights on and off up here as well. So not short of IC again in usual Dino fashion. Wait till I show you what's in the shop with them, because that gets even more interesting. So as I say, we'll make use of this tractor. Just put those work lights back in again. The lower ones. So probably about the one snag with the simple IC, that is having to do it from the outside compared to the spacebar one. So we'll make use of this tractor now. See the key turns when you start up. We've got all the various lights comes on. I've got an option with and without the HMS in here. So first things first, we'll do a PTO test with it. See how we get on with that one. And as you alter between the various spool valve options, this one's got the 4 on it, so we can see 3 levers there and the joystick at the front. Now we've finished some of what we can if you turn the HUDs off, you lose the X's basically. Or the bullseye in the middle of the screen, which makes it certainly harder to use simple IC. Get this one unfolded. At the moment he hasn't added any functionality to the spool levers. I'm not going to try and give him too many ideas, so I'll never get more to review. So we suddenly got this. So we have a function there. Quite sure which that one is doing down there. It's doing something to the tractor. I'm trying to work out what the function is on them. The rest of it works, it should do, as we can see. One thing with simple IC, it doesn't come up on the top there what the function's for. So no issues with the mower in that respect. Checking will fill me in on what that one is supposed to do. before we use the plough, we'll try it on the trailer, finish up on the plough. So we'll see that he has correctly configured hoses and things on here for connections. They all work on the back there. Every spool valve has a hose in it, at least. If they're paired left to the right, set up and down, at least they work. Good thing with reviewing these mods, testing them, is if I find anything wrong, it's fixed pretty much straight away. Pretty big trailer for this tractor. There are other roof options as well. So you can have the panoramic style one. You can have 6930 style grills, 6030 series grill style as well on the side of the bonnet. Different diesel tank options still. We retain most of the same options as the previous 6020s. Got different gearbox options still. See, this has the suspension on, so there's quite a bit of movement there. Everything in the cab works as it should do. Pedals and everything. Test this out with the GPS. And then we'll have a look at it in the shop. I suppose I could try to challenge Dino to get the GPS screen to have more functionality. You know how much he loves it when I throw a challenge at him. Right, let's fire up the GPS on here. Should still be in here. Version. No issues with this one at all. This is actually the tractor I've been using on the Ford Farm Metagrove series. Testing it for a little more. So the tyres have got all muddy as you'd expect, but muddy in the right places. So if we just head back to the shop, have a look at the American style one. So I've not put TLS on this one. And you never tend to find anything disconnected when you look around Dino's tractors. So if we just hop inside, you see different gearbox in there. There is the eco shift option. Go up through the gears, no gear change sounds though. This is the one with just the E range. There is a version you can put on here with F as well now. You see it's changing up through the power quad steps on the screen as well. Got electric and magnetic reverser options on the steering column. So no shortage of options. Right, if we're ready, we shall begin looking through them. So we come across here. We've got the two versions here, with and without cab suspension. Everything else is identical in them, so it doesn't matter which one we look through. So, configuration standard: 300 front weight, 500, 700, 900, 1000, 1050, and front hitch. TM 800 with solid back rims, wide duals, wide wheels. We could have solids all round with standard, wide, weights 1, wide with weights. We've got the weight styles there. Rear twins, wide twins, all round twins. We've then got TM 1060s, so you can see, which you can have as wide or standard. Solid back rims in standard and wide with duals. Wide or solid all round, standard, wide with the weight options. And wide twins, back to standard. Then got the narrow wheels on solids with the twin option. You can then switch to Michelin Mac bibs, solid back with wide, and the duals. I think Dino might need to fix that. As I said, it's still a beta, so there's the odd little issue which might crop up. So wides. This is solid all round, obviously. Lots of options. What I will do is just put it back to that one, so I can just get a screenshot of it for Dino. We can then go on to multi-bibs with non-solid back with the standards, wide wheels, or we can go to solid back, solid all round, and again we get the wide options, wheel weight options, twin wheel options, then got agri-bib row crops, which we can have twinned. We've got Mitas SFTs, solid back rims in wide, and the dual options. Then we've got the AC 65s. So you can see Mitas again. Well, that's what they are badged as anyway. Again, with wides, we can go to solid backs or solid all round, which give us the wheel weight options and the dual wheel options. It's quite a beefy looking tyre. We can then go on to BKTs, which are wide back solid rims, twins, wide wheels which make it solid all round, with weights, with the twins, then back to the standard. Then we've got the Vredestein ones like I've had on the tractor we were just using. So you'd have it with weights as well if you so wish. Then we're back to knock-ins. These are the new ones what were on the Giants Vultra mod. So you'd have it standard with twins. Then we're back to Kleber, which you'd have with wide with solid back or solid all round. Then Firestone as US, which gives us standard with the extensions, with weights, extensions and weights, twin back, with weights, then back to standard. Then we're finally back to Trelleborg. So there's a lot of options in there. We've got the used equipment mod in there so we can use it for the discount. No stickers, or we have these stickers in the back window. Simple or standard, meaning without having to use IC, or we've got the old style spacebar IC. EU wheels or US. So that links into our tyre choice, obviously, as you can see. If we choose a different tyre, it would change that. Got to be careful how quick you scroll on this. EU or US version, which moves the indicators up to the top. Or EU with warning signs. US with warning signs. And back to EU. Loader shield. Steering knob. Transmission. This is where he's been adding more again. Power quad. Power quad with F. Power quad 2. Should we just swing around? We should see a bit better. Which changes the selectors in there. With the F. Auto quad with the F. And auto power. Eco shift function as well. So reverser on that side, magnetic, or the newer electric type. Roof is standard. Umpning. Panoramic umpnable. Bonnet lights standard or premium. Cabin work lights we have as standard, double or front triples, and back to standard. Front work lights square or round. Rear work lights yes or no. Main colour refers to the colour up here, being the premium or original. Yes, I know that should be premium, but I prefer the original green. It doesn't look so faded. Stickers on bonnet, so dealer stickers basically. Or no. Front fenders. So narrow, standard, wide. Back fenders. Standard, with extensions, wide, with extensions. Rubber step insert up there. Cabin box up there. Passenger seat. Cabin attacher controls. So standard. Premium adds the PTO. Then we've got the Premium Plus 7530 style ones in there. Beacon lights standard. With a left, with a right, or with both. Rear view mirror, yes or no. Front window openable, yes or no. TLS, yes or no. Cabin light, up the top there, so yes or no. Carpet in the cab, yes or no again. Mirrors, two different functions there. Starfire, 3000, 6000, 3000 with the monitor down there, and 6000 with the monitor down there. HMS system, bonnet line, yes or no. Side grills 6020 or 6030 or Series 2 6030. Premium stickers, yes or no. License plate, so you just have the bracket or with the plate. So I do like the fact he's made that selectable now. Toolbox, yes or no down there. Spill valves, if you look in the cabs we do this. 2 pairs are standard. 3 pairs we get the third spill. 4 pairs we gain the joystick. SCV valve colour, so have the premium green or the standard green. Lower hitch we could either have a drawbar or with bull. Seat type 1 there, or type 2, or 1 with extension. Up the back there, the headrest extension, or type 2 with the extension. Exhaust configuration 1, or type 2, which only works with certain tractor models. So you will not always see the type 2. So we've got the 6520, 6620, and 1450K all the way through. 68, 69, 6920S. Then we go to the American ones of 7220P, 7320, 7420, and 7520. So these were American market tractors, so we won't have seen them over here in this country, in UK. And that's all our options for the 6020 premium tractors now. As you can see, he's excelled himself with them. So he should be releasing them at the weekend, which would make it the 5th or 6th of December. When they're released, I'll put a link in the description. But for now, that's where we'll leave this video. So I'll say thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again in the next one. Goodbye for now.